Hello, this is Jamerica5288, and today we're going to make mustard fried chicken. This recipe is off the hook, if that's what y'all say nowadays. So I have my chicken over here soaking in some lemon juice right now to disinfect it a little bit and get some of the bacteria off. And I'm gonna bring it over here from the sink and wash off some of the lemon juice and season it down, and then we'll get started from there. Just a second. So I have my chicken soaking in some lemon water. I just soaked it in there for about 10 minutes and, just to get rid of some of the bacteria, and I'm gonna drain it off. Now while it's in the sink, I might as well go ahead and season it, huh? So I'm gonna go get my season, I'll be right back. So I went ahead and got my seasoning. I got some onion powder, put some of that on there. Garlic powder. Lawry's seasoned salt. Ooh. Still got water in here. I'm getting mad at myself. Let me get this water out. Feel the love. Feel the love inside your heart. I don't know. Make sure I got enough season on here. That's important. Okay, black pepper. Have to wash all of this stuff off. Everything off. I'll go ahead and massage that in. Make sure that everything is coated. If I run across a bald piece like that, guess what? Pour some more salt, seasoned salt on it. Make sure they are seasoned. Nobody wants a bland piece of chicken. Nobody wants a bland piece of fried chicken. I'm gonna also season the flour, so I don't have to be too heavy on this. I just want it to make sure that each piece is coated with some kind of seasoned salt. And I shouldn't have used this bowl either because it's too small, but it's all right. It's already started this way, so I'm gonna end this way. So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna wash my hands off. And we're gonna go over to the other side. So I got a dish here. I forgot one ingredient, slap your mama. My favorite Cajun seasoning. So I'm gonna put that on the chicken too. Not a lot, but enough. Slap your mama. If you haven't tried this, ooh, you're missing out. That is one of the best. think I got enough seasoning on this chicken. I think it is seasoned enough. Okay, got some panko. Pour about a half a cup in there. Get some flour. This is what, a third of a cup? Put that in there. Try to make it measure up, make it about a half a cup, just like the panko. Put some slap your mama in there. Just enough. Not a lot. And I'm gonna get a spoon and mix this up. I forgot one very important ingredient. Guess what it is? The mustard. That's all right, I go and get it in a second. It's not enough seasoning in here. I mean, not enough flour and panko in here. Pour some more in there. I got 10 pieces of chicken. They need to be drenched in flour and panko. Put that to the side. Okay, that looks about right. I have my oil heating up in the pan already, in the frying pan. So I'm gonna take my mustard, right? And I don't know why I'm fighting with this little bowl. Let me get a big bowl so you all can see. Because I'm going to toss this chicken in French's mustard. Just a second. Let me get my bowl. I gotta wash my hands just a minute. I don't want chicken bowl. Don't want to contaminate everything. Okay. Everything falling out. You know, I had a friend who used to say that a noisy cook, when they were ready to poison the king, the cooks would make a lot of noise because they were mad they had to cook before they poisoned them. So he used to talk about me if he heard any noise in the kitchen. He was like, what are you doing in there? Why are you mad you have to cook? All right, so my bowl is falling apart, but I can put it back together again. Y'all don't see this. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm dealing with right now. This is supposed to be one of the best brands. Anyway, I'm gonna take some mustard and I'm gonna put it in the bowl. All right, and I'm gonna take the chicken and I'm gonna toss that in the mustard. I'm gonna coat them just like you would it's like you're coating it with mustard, and you're not gonna taste the mustard. That's the weird thing. You're not going to taste it. It just helps the panko and the flour adhere to the chicken. So you're gonna get this weird smell, like mustard. Mustard and chicken. And then I'm not used to smelling that. No one is. But it works out. It works out. I did my chicken gizzards like this and I could not taste the mustard at all. Wash my hands off, okay? Okay, so I thought I had my flame on. So I'll bring you back when my oil is hot and we'll start doing this. I'm gonna clean this place up a little bit, but we'll be right back. Okay, I believe my oil is hot enough. So I'm gonna do the flour test. Stick something in there and see if it sizzles. And it did. So we're gonna take our chicken. We're gonna douse it into the panko and flour slash slap your mama mixture or flour, dry flour mixture. Make sure you coat everything up. Pick up as much as you can. You want this to be crunchy chicken. And put it in my frying pan. Get another piece. Turn this down a little bit. Frying a little bit too hard for me. Cover this one up. And put it in the frying pan. Now, of course, this thing will boil over. This is just chicken stock. Too many pots on the fire. Too many irons on the fire. How about that? Cover this one up. And I'm making a mess. As usual, Jamaica. Lord have mercy. I fuss at myself all the time. So I gotta clean this stuff up. Can't leave it for nobody else. You make a mess, you clean it up. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 pieces at a time. And you see how it's bubbling right now? Once it's ready to turn, it's not gonna be bubbling as much. Flashbacks of the times we've had. Some made us glad, and some made us sad. Anybody know who that is? Anita Baker. We used to break up to make love. All the fun that came from those old days. Oh, and I think I need someone new. Oh, it just won't do. Because I think about you, baby, from beginning to end. 365 days of the year. I want your same old love, baby. Now I have to find a rack. In that lies the problem. There it is. I have one. Right here. Okay. Get it on 6. Today has been a busy day. I planted a whole bunch of stuff. And hopefully the temperature changes and it stays, in the 70s, 80s, because, the plants out here are dying. I don't even, I'm starting to say, why do I even have citrus trees? Because they live and then they suffer so bad here. They sell them at Lowe's and Home Depot and everywhere. They're supposed to be able to grow here, but we have these cold snaps and the poor trees, they're suffering behind it. And some years are worse than others. This year apparently was bad. So, don't like to see my trees suffering like that. Rather not buy them. And to see them have to come back from the ground up again every year. So, here we are with our mustard chicken. You know, I used to have a fryer. Guess where it is now? With the rest of the stuff at the Goodwill. Somebody else has it now. I don't know why I keep doing stuff like that. But, you know, I accumulate all this stuff. And then I'm like, oh, God, there's too much stuff in here. And I get rid of it. And then I need it again. So, can't win for losing, right? Already washed up all of the seasoning bottles. I didn't put them up because they're wet, because I got chicken hands on them, so I had to wash them off. Well, I had to soap them up and wash them off so that we wouldn't get salmonella or whatever it is, chicken poisoning. Oh boy. And I found my new gloves. These were the gloves I was looking for. I have two sets. I have ones that I put in my car for emergency purposes, the blue ones, and then I have these that are supposed to be for cooking. And apparently these are the one for men because they're really large. So it's all right. It's okay. I can deal with it. I'm just watching the chicken fry. So when this goes to a golden brown, I'll bring you guys back. I'm not going to keep you here forever watching chicken, you know. It's like watching water boil or watching paint dry. When I fry it up, once it gets to a golden brown, I'll bring you back in. So I think it's almost ready. One thing about chicken is you have to make sure it's cooked. Have to. Should be an internal temperature of 165. So chicken has to be cooked at a higher temperature than anything. Beef, I believe, is 155, pork 155, and I can't remember what fish is. But chicken, 165. You got to kill all that bacteria, all of it. You would think that pork will be the one. No, it's chicken. Pork will make you sick. Chicken will kill you. So, anyway, I love chicken. I love chicken. Just don't want to die for it. It still looks like it's bubbling a little bit too much for me. It's not ready yet. When the chicken is completely cooked, it sounds different. It doesn't fry the same way. And I'm not a person who fries a lot of food. I told you that once. But I'm in the mood for fried chicken. So that's what Mama's cooking. What Mama wants, Mama gets. No, I don't. I'm gonna let that one stay there a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna wait. Take my spoon out. Coat the chicken with the flour and the panko. Make sure I get it all over there. Frying chicken down south is kind of like having barbecue in Texas. If you mess it up, they will never let you live it down. So remember, I'm from up north. Have mercy on me. And my family is not American. No excuse. You were born here, girl. All right. So let me cover this thing up a little bit more. Mighty fine, mighty fine, mighty fine. You're doing mighty good. Good work, girl. Good work. Pat myself on the back with my chicken hand. And of course, I got more flour on the counter than I do on the chicken. I'm trying. Let y'all see I'm moving this flour around so I don't waste. I have to make another set. Okay. I am going to let that get to a golden brown, and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to flip. Time to turn the chicken. I've already turned one. Flipping them all over. See how it's bubbling so much? That sort of bubble will not happen when it's almost done. There'll be very few bubbles. So that's how you can tell if it's close to being done or not, by how many bubbles are showing up in the pan. See how it's a bunch of bubbles now. Once it's almost done, it's going to be almost nil. And I'll bring you back when it's close to being done, okay? So you can see the difference. So I believe that the chicken legs are done. There's very few bubbles around them. So I'm going to take those out. I'll let that piece, that big old fat piece of thigh stay in there for a few more minutes. Yeah. So let's see. I don't want to burn it up. See how many bubbles. I'll leave him in there too. Drip drop, drippity drop drop. Oh, that's an army sound. I used to run to that. Those are the rain keeps falling, and the rain keeps falling on my head. Drip drop. Can't remember. Been too long. The roof is leaking and the rain's falling on my head. That's it. It's a cadence. Roof keeps leaking and the rain falling on my head. Drip drop, drippity drop drop. Oh boy. getting this thing done here. Slowly but surely. I should have got a bigger frying pan. I'm going to be frying all night. Stop complaining. Just do it. You're the one who chose to do fried chicken. Could have just threw it in the oven and been done with it. But no, you had to fry it. Mustard chicken. All right, here we go. Please don't let it pop up on me. Didn't mean it, Mr. Chicken. I was just joking. I was not going to put you in the oven tonight. Psych. I should have. Even if it's oven fried chicken. That doesn't taste as good, though. I'm not very good at frying chicken, so just doing my best. As long as I don't burn it up, I think I'm okay. By the way, I've been replenishing the panko and flour in between the sessions. So if you run out, just get some more. Put it in the bowl. Hey, I got 2 more pieces of chicken. So, you see how that's bubbling? I'll bring you back when it's down to a minimum bubble. Just a sec. Time to cook the chicken. This grease is getting dirty. Don't want the dirty pieces on my chicken. I also don't want to cause a fire. Let me go and try to get this oil up off the stove. And I'll bring you back when I pull it off. And I'm ready to take them out. Down to my last 2 pieces. Woo-hoo. Lord have mercy. My last 2 pieces. I like the panko because it makes it crunchy. I always did like crunchy chicken, so. That's why I made sure when I put them in that pan, I kept them separated until they're cool, so that they didn't get all soggy and stuff. Soggy. Who wants soggy fried chicken? Nobody. Whole reason why you fry it is because you want it crispy, right? Make sure I get this thing coated with flour and panko. And put you in. 1. Turn this down a little bit. It's frying a little bit too quick for me. Lay that one in there. And I will bring you back once we're ready to flip. Okay? Okay. Okay, I'm down to my last two. Thank you, Lord. No more small frying pans if I ever do this again. I just didn't want to pay $30 for a bucket of chicken, that's all. This right here, it may have cost me $5, maybe. Because half of it is in here boiling. So there you have it. Mustard fried chicken. I'll bite into it to let you see how crunchy it is. It's good. Try it. This is Jamaica 5288. Mustard fried chicken is a hit. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, like and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye.